Participating in this program is something I've been really, really excited about ever since I heard about it. Education plays a big part in my life, and I credit the opportunities I've gotten through education with opening up all these opportunities that I've had and that I've been lucky enough to take advantage of. I'm a first-generation immigrant. I came here to the US when I was 12, and I've had my fair share of seeing what the world's like when it isn't very diverse. And I'm originally from the Philippines, and I don't see a lot of Filipinos growing up in my career. I got into UX, I would say probably typically atypical for people who've been doing this for about as long as I have. When I was going to college, there was no such thing as UX as an actual field. I actually have an undergraduate degree in fine art. I was a painter, an illustrator. I didn't know about the high-tech industry as a place to work. But once I got here, I got exposed to usability engineers who I worked with that made me realize there's this whole deep field of understanding how users think, cognitive psychology, and getting my first taste of user research in the context of designing digital products. I moved from doing graphic design and illustration to actually doing, web UI design. And then I followed one opportunity after another. And then a few years into my career, people started talking about user experience. So in a way, I fell into the field as it was organically growing around me. Someone I worked with at Oracle had gone to Microsoft, and through networking, they said, well, I like working with you. Come work with me over at Microsoft. I was able to turn what was then a hobby. I was a kind of a hardcore gamer, built my own PCs to play games. And I found this opportunity to kind of leave the enterprise business software world behind and move into games. But, pro tip, if you turn a hobby into a job, you're likely to lose a hobby. Another opportunity opened up, and I joined Netflix. And I led their website design team and then their TV design team. Somehow that kind of opened up doors to join Google, a company that I had admired for, at that point, quite a long time. A lot of designers, when they get into doing this kind of work, really likes the idea of working on things that affect a lot of people's lives. And YouTube's one of those products where literally about half of the people who are on the internet use YouTube. And one of the things that really drives me day to day is I like learning new things. I think, the more experience I've gained, the more I realize how little I actually know and how much more there is to learn. And next thing I know, here I am, 25 years later, and I'm still learning and I'm still kind of growing with the industry. And I find myself fortunate to now be on this end of the table, talking to people about UX, introducing them to UX, and helping them get into it. Hi, I'm Paolo, and I lead UX for YouTube ads.
Congratulations on finishing this course from the Google UX Design Certificate. You can access the full experience, including job search help, and start to earn your certificate by clicking on the icon or the link in the description below. Watch the next video in the course by clicking here, and subscribe to our channel for more from upcoming Google career certificates.